for joining us on this edition of Eye on the Arts. I'm Trisha Hernandez, and today I am interviewing your usual host, which is John Cain, Executive Director of South Shore Arts. Hi, John.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. We haven't done this for a while.
We haven't done this for a while. The tables have turned, but today we want to talk about a tradition that you started and have made wonderful all by yourself, really.
All by my little
all
self.
by your little self, and the hundreds of people that join us every year to
Yeah.
celebrate. And it's your 22nd annual holiday reading. It's coming up on November 17th. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this today. This is pretty neat. So tell us what you're reading.
Well, this year I'm doing Skipping Christmas by John Grisham,
Okay.
which I skipped last year. I was planning to do it last year. And
I
then
remember.
and then I had another idea. So I went back to it this year.
Okay.
It's a very small little novella, and a movie was made of it, Christmas with the Cranks, I guess it's called. Their last name is Cranks.
Perfect.
Or Crank. And the idea is that their only child, a grown daughter, goes off to the Peace Corps in South America, and they're just bereft. And they decide that Luther is a CPA, and he decides that perhaps they don't need to spend all of the
costing him too much money
that they spend every year to keep up with literally the Joneses on their block, all the Joneses, and because it's one of those blocks that goes crazy for Christmas. Okay. Everybody decorates. Everybody puts a Frosty the Snowman on their roof. Everybody does all these things the same way every year, and they all spend this big gob of money. It came out in 2001, and so adjusted for inflation, you don't have to do too much.
So the story just carries on about the family and what happens.
Well, he decides that he and his wife should go, instead of doing any of those usual things, that they should go on a cruise and enjoy themselves. And he talks his wife into it rather easily, and they sign up for tanning salon,
okay,
sessions.
Don't tell us all of it.
Well, I actually skipped that part of Skipping Christmas.
The skipping.
Well, it's a
so
90-some page.
Though, isn't it? There's fallout from those involved.
Oh Lord, the poor cranks. They are practically they're practically pilloried for not putting up their tree, their Frosty, their lights, any of it, and then the whole thing takes this rather quixotic turn in the middle.
All right,
and
I'm going to stop you there.
That's
why they have to come. Tuesday, November 17th. All the information is on your screen. We'd love to have you come. And thanks again, John, for coming today. And thank you for joining us on this edition of Eye on the Arts.
Eye on the Arts is made possible in part by South Shore Arts, the Indiana Arts Commission, and the National Endowment for the Arts, a federal agency.